Strike to claim it, a strike to claim it, and he got it!
That is right, I did it! That's number 5! Are you kidding me? That's right! Who do you think you are? I am!
No, Fox hits.
Julian cheated way in.
Jokic gonna throw it up from way.
Got it! Oh my! No. Gotta go. It's wide right. Kyle Troop has knocked out the defending champion.
Imagine yourself in the finals of a major bowling tournament. You've dedicated your whole life to this moment. Countless hours practicing, learning, and competing, trying to get a shot at a title. You fought your way through a grueling tournament, maybe 30 to 40 games deep, facing some of the best bowlers in the world. But now, it's down to the wire. It's the final game. It's you and one other player. You've worked so hard to get here, and now it all comes down to the final moments. The pressure is unbearable. The crowd's roar, the bright lights, and the anxious anticipation. Everything around you is a reminder that you're about to face the ultimate test. At this point, your nerves are probably near its breaking point, and that's completely normal. But here's the hardest part. It's not the nerves you need to worry about. The hardest part is keeping your emotions in check. It's not just about hitting the pocket and throwing strikes. It's mainly actually about managing the mental game. Your ability to stay calm, composed, and focus your will to determine the winner. You're the one seed in this scenario. All you need to do is just win one match. It sounds simple, but the tension is palpable. You start strong, knocking down a turkey in the first few frames. Your opponent is no joke, however. They match your pace and stay neck and neck with you. You're both bowling flawlessly, and the game is now nearing its end. Then, it happens. You're down to the last 2 frames. Your opponent throws 3 strikes in the 10th to set the stage. They forced you into the toughest situation in bowling. Strike in the 10th and get good count. It's your turn. You take a deep breath as your heart races. You walk up on the approach, focusing on the shot that could make or break your career. You throw the ball, strike, the crowd erupts. You've done your job. Now all that stands between you is one mark. You line up for your final shot, nerves still buzzing nervously. This is it, your career's defining moment. You release the ball with the best form you've had all day, and you watch it glide smoothly into the pocket. A 7-10 split. Just like that, the dream you've worked hard on is hanging by a thread. Your entire career, your entire focus, everything you've worked towards almost slips away because of an unfortunate break. It's hard to explain, but here's the thing. This moment, it defines you. The harsh truth is most bowlers don't know how to handle situations like this. Their mental game is simply not up to code. When faced with adversity, like a stone 8 or 9, or an unlucky split, most bowlers crumble. They get frustrated and end up making a worse shot because they can't control their emotions. Don't let a bad shot derail your entire game. Many bowlers might storm off, hit the ball return, or just stand there shaking their head in disbelief. But the key to increasing your bowling average and being a better bowler is responding to setbacks properly. It's about staying calm and not letting a single mistake ruin your mindset. In the high-pressure world of bowling, your ability to control your emotions and keep your mental state intact is just as important as your mechanics. So what is the secret to staying calm and improving your mental game? Let's break it down. So the first step is to slow down the decision-making process. Bowling can be very fast and intense, so from one shot to the next, you're constantly making those decisions. Whether you're adjusting your ball speed, tweaking your hand position, deciding which ball would work best, it's all pressure on you. The worst thing you can do is rush your decision. Every shot counts, every adjustment matters. When things are going wrong, your instinct might be to rush through it and hope things fall into place, but that's the worst thing you can actually do. Players like Ryan Barnes are an example of this. They make the television show after being so good the whole week, and then they shoot a 133, many splits, and they just sit frustrated, watching their opponent just overtake them. The best way to approach the mental side is just to slow down. Take a few seconds before you approach the line, breathe deeply, focus on the process, not the outcome. Think about what went wrong in the last shot. Did you leave a split because you were too inside or outside? Did you overcompensate for the oil pattern? Calmly analyze what happened and then adjust. And don't take it personally. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that every bad break is a reflection of your skill or worse, a reflection of you as a bowler. The reality is, there's always going to be some element of luck. Whether it's an unfortunate 7-10, stone 8, or a stubborn quarter pin that just refuses to fall, you can't control everything, and that is fine. What separates great bowlers from good ones is the ability to separate themselves from the game emotionally. Yes, it's frustrating when things go wrong, but don't take it personally. Treat each game as an opportunity to learn and grow, not as a personal failure. If you keep missing corner pins, just practice them. If you keep leaving corner pins, just make adjustments. They'll fall eventually. Next, embrace the nerves. Don't fear them. Okay, let's slow down. What are nerves? Nerves are just a double-edged sword in bowling. On one hand, they make you feel jittery, anxious, and unsure of yourself, causing you to maybe rush the shot, but it can actually fuel your performance. When you feel nervous, it means you care about the game, which is a good thing. But rather than trying to fight the nerves, try to use them. Think of them as a signal that your body is gearing up for something important. Use that energy to sharpen your focus. It's like turning anxiety into an edge that sharpens your concentration and heightens your performance. In fact, research shows that athletes who learn how to use their nerves properly turn it into productive energy and perform better under pressure than those who try to suppress or avoid them. Professional athletes in all sports use visualization techniques to improve their performance, and bowling is no different. Before you step onto the approach, take a moment to visualize your shot. Picture the ball going down the lane exactly where you want it to go. Imagine the ball hitting the pocket and the pins falling perfectly. Visualization doesn't just help you stay calm, it helps you focus on your goal. By seeing your success in mind, you're preparing your body to execute the perfect shot. In fact, Air Force members in the past have talked about how they would use visualization to practice before they went on their mission. They would sit in a room, just quiet, doing nothing other than just practicing the moves in their head, and then they would go and perform. Usually, when you see rookies on TV for the first time, it's easy to see that they're nervous. They just throw shots every which way, they can't get it together, and maybe they get a little angry at how they're doing. But the rookies who win are typically the people who you least expect. The people who just look calm and in place. You wouldn't expect them to be winning, because normally the guys who are fired up are the people who are on an 8-bagger. Now for them, it's about beating their opponent. But in most cases, bowling is about beating your own average. One of the most important things to remember is it's not always about beating your opponents, at least not during qualifying. The real challenge is improving your own game. Every time you step onto the lane, your goal should be to better your own performance, to improve your score and learn from your mistakes. If you focus too hard on beating your opponent, you might lose sight of what's really important, the ongoing improvement of your technique and mental game. Bowling is a marathon, not a sprint, and the key to long-term success is consistency. In conclusion, the mental game is just as important as your physical game, if not more. When you're under pressure, slow down, stay calm. Learn to embrace nerves as fuel for focus, not as a sign of fear. Visualizing success and using every game as an opportunity to improve your average, with time, you'll find that you not only perform better under pressure, but you also enjoy the game more, and your average will reflect that. Bowling is about persistence, patience, and mental resilience. Keep calm, stay focused, and let your average take care of itself. When you see bowlers on TV for the first time, like I was talking about earlier, they typically are nervous and not ready for the experience. Bowlers like Alec Keplinger, who have been on TV several times, show the exact opposite. They look fit and ready to bowl. But bowlers like Ryan Barnes, when they're on a bad streak of telecasts, with him making almost every single WSOB show, but somehow failing to win a match a single time, just show you how much mental game matters. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so I stay in your algorithm. and see you later. Goodbye.